In 2003, when we first started looking at the cloud, I don't really think we believed as a company how transformative it would be. I had the sense back then that the economic promise of selling something pay as you go, on demand, delivering service from a professional standpoint would be an inexorable economic force that could not be denied, that would eventually, like a tidal wave, swamp all of IT. I had this feeling, but really nothing to go on. As we look back, 2003, it was fairly primitive back then. And in the subsequent years, an awful lot has taken place. And we've had, pay-as-you-go, on-demand, and then we've had SaaS, software as a service, at which point there was an explosion. And we went from SaaS to an entire ecosystem in the cloud. Not just SaaS, but the underpinnings of infrastructure offered as a service. And not just infrastructure as a service, but high-level value consolidated as a platform for development, for mobility management, for security, for data analysis, and a wide range of other kinds of activities, business and technology-oriented activities, known as platform as a service, or PaaS. So now we have, gone from, the basic cloud capabilities of on-demand business solutions and some on-demand infrastructure to a real well-layered ecosystem of cloud solution value being delivered by professionals who this is all they do. Now you put that in contrast to where it was before that, IT organizations, and I spent 10 years in IT working as a developer, working as a development manager, working in the productivity center, selecting tools and so forth, working for the CIO on special projects. And so I got a real good grounding in what IT does. 10 years of this, and what I learned was that it's massive. In most companies, it's like trying to turn you hear the proverbial ocean liner around. But to get anything done requires a great deal of care, a great deal of planning, and a great deal of professionalism. When you put SaaS out there as an alternative to this, when you put IaaS out there as an alternative to this, when you put PaaS out there as an alternative to this, you have the potential for real culture shock. The IT organization, which has been doing it all themselves for years, developing a professional culture, careers, turf, now has to look at an outside provider for delivering, a more economic basis, what they themselves used to deliver. And from the IT perspective, it's like, can you do it on a professional level? Can you deliver the quality of service? Can you be responsive when there are problems? And are you going to be as flexible as our own internal organization and platforms when we want to make changes? So there are a lot of serious questions here. Yet, as we move through 2011, we see a massive sea change going on in IT organizations worldwide as the cloud becomes a primary source of technology solutions for organizations of all sizes, in all geographies, and in all industries.